Did you know that more mafia crimes have been caught on camera in the past 10 years than in the entire 20th century combined? It's true, and it's changing everything. The mafia used to be untouchable, cloaked in secrecy, protected by silence. You never saw them. You never heard their names. If you did, you kept your mouth shut. But now, there are cameras everywhere, on every street, in every store, and every pocket, and they're exposing crimes that once would have vanished without a trace. Today, I'm diving deep into some of the most shocking mafia crimes ever caught on video. Real footage, real consequences, and real criminals who thought no one was watching. Let's go back to New York City, minus 2011. A small Italian restaurant in Little Italy, family-owned, serving pasta for 30 years. One night, just after closing, a man walks in, black coat, baseball cap, known enforcer for the Gambino family. His name, Salvatore Monticello. He doesn't come in to eat, he comes in to remind the owner of a missed payment. What he doesn't know is that a newly installed camera above the register is rolling. What that camera captures is brutal. Salvatore drags the owner by his tie across the dining room floor, punches him twice in the face, and then calmly wipes the blood off his hand with a cloth napkin before walking out. That footage didn't just shock the city, it led to his arrest 2 days later, and it cracked open an entire extortion ring that had gone untouched for years. But it gets deeper. In 2015, an undercover FBI informant wore a wire into a private poker game run by the Lucchese family. It wasn't just cards and cash. The footage revealed something far more chilling. 2 men, both mid-level players in the family, talking casually about a pending hit. No hesitation, no nerves, just cold strategy. One of them actually leaned in and said, "It's gotta look like an accident, not like Philly last year." The FBI used that footage to open a RICO case that eventually took down 7 members of the Lucchese crew. One video, 7 arrests. Think about that. In another case, a hidden camera installed in a strip mall in Jersey captured a diamond smuggling operation in real time. The footage shows Marco De Lorenzo, known courier for the Genovese family, slipping a tiny package inside a hollowed-out passport, handing it off to a woman disguised as a tourist, and watching as she boarded a flight to Amsterdam. None of them knew they were being watched. That footage was enough to intercept the flight, seize over $3 million in uncut diamonds, and uncover an entire transatlantic smuggling route. But, out of all the footage, one clip stands out above the rest. Brooklyn, 22:1. It's just after 10 p.m. a black SUV is stopped at a red light. Everything seems normal. Then, a man walks calmly up to the driver's side window. Black leather jacket, quiet steps. He raises a pistol with a suppressor and fires 3 shots into the driver. Clean, fast, gone in 10 seconds. The man walks back to a parked sedan and disappears into the night. At first, it seemed like just another gang hit, another headline lost in the chaos, but what no one expected was the camera. A small electronics shop across the street had just installed a new 4K security system, one of the clearest cameras you can buy. The footage showed everything. His walk, his face, the license plate on the getaway car. Even the moment his hand slightly shook before he pulled the trigger. That's how the NYPD identified him as Vincent Vinny Ice Catalano, a rising enforcer in the Bonanno family. That single piece of footage triggered a full-blown investigation, one that led to the indictment of 13 mob associates. It wasn't just a murder, it was the linchpin. And suddenly, decades of whispered rumors and half-proven cases were blown wide open. But let me ask you something. How many of these crimes would have been solved without that footage? How many families would still be waiting for justice? And how many more crimes are still happening just outside the reach of the lens? The mafia might be old school, but they're not gone, not even close. They've adapted, moved their operations online, gone digital, hidden their tracks behind layers of crypto and shell companies. But the one thing they can't fully control, the camera, whether it's a street cam in Brooklyn, a gas station in Queens, or a tourist with a shaky cell phone in Little Italy, the lens doesn't lie. These cameras are revealing a new side of organized crime, not just the violence, not just the blood, but the cold precision, the business meetings, the handoffs, the warnings, the disappearances, all of it. And the most disturbing part, some of these guys, They don't even flinch when they see the camera. It's like they know the system is still tilted in their favor, that even if they're caught on tape, they'll find a way out. With money, lawyers, silence. But sometimes they don't. And when they don't, that's when justice catches up. So I want to know what you think. Have you seen a mafia video that left you speechless? Do you think organized crime will ever truly die? Or is it just evolving into something harder to trace? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk. And if you want more deep, real, and shocking crime stories, hit that like button and subscribe to Echoes of Crime, because trust me, what's coming next? You won't believe it's real, but it is. And yes, it was caught on camera.